Well, it's tools down on the block and the Oslo has been spectacularly transformed. 5 couples now anxiously waiting for the hammer to drop on their property. Big question, who's going to win? Right, Mitch and Mark, congratulations on making it through. Here we are in this beautiful outdoor dining space on the balcony. What can you tell us about it?
This here was about the completion of our upstairs entertaining room, the party house. We just felt that this beautiful space needed to be celebrated. We put in a 12-seater dining table so you could take in an afternoon sunset here, watching the bay over St Kilda.
I'm keen to take a look. Would you mind showing me around?
Let's go.
I think looking straight up, the pitch ceiling with the skylights was the big inspiration for the room.
This looks and feels so much bigger because we've taken advantage.
To our service kitchen here.
This is going to be someone's home. Do you have in mind, you know, who you'd love to see walking around these halls for years to come?
So we would love to have someone living in this home that enjoys sharing the home and just having a lot of joy in it, because the house is designed for having fun.
Absolutely. People who like to have their friends over.
Well, Tess and Luke, it's finally here, auction day. How do you feel?
Really excited, really pumped, and we're really proud of the house that we have.
Of course, we're standing here in the shadow of one of the real focal points of the whole house, a spiral staircase. Can you tell us what went into this?
Mate, that planning of that going in was just insane. To actually make it all work in perfectly, it was definitely more luck.
God, well, it looks spectacular. Now, I'm really keen to see what's on the other end, so maybe we can go take a look.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, so a bit of a workout as we walk up. You must have been up and down here a few times by now.
Yeah, that's right. This is a workout, but so worth it.
It is, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's a beautiful space up here. This is kind of the rooftop terrace that could, in a way. Guys, absolutely all the best for auction day. We hope you get a really great result.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fingers crossed, thanks.
Thank you.
Well, Andy and Deb, here we are in the winning kitchen, so filled with light. What pushed you to put so much effort into this part of the house?
That's the old saying, kitchens sell houses, and this kitchen is amazing. It's the winning kitchen.
Of course.
And it's going to sell our house.
Yeah. Well, guys, here we are on auction day. It's upon us. How are you feeling? And what are your hopes and expectations here?
We're going to win. We probably don't even have to be here, Chris, I mean, to be honest. Look, every house has got a really good chance, but we hope that everyone does really well out of it.
How do you adjust back into normal life after something like this?
Well, we've caught up on sleep. I think that helps so much.
We've never had normal lives, really.
No, but nothing's ever been block crazy.
Not block crazy.
So Matt and Elise, what does it mean to you to be walking away from this place for the last time after pouring so much of yourselves into it for months?
Sad. It's really sad, to be honest, yeah. You put your heart and soul into everything that you've done here, and to walk away, yeah, it's going to be sad. But on the other foot, I guess it's, you know, exciting for the next part of it.
Of course, and here we are in the beautiful front yard, which you won a car for, so we know that the judges love it a lot. But can you talk us through it a little bit as we stand in it?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, the front yard is the feature of your home, and that's the heart and the pull of everybody that's coming in. So, you know, you might technically have a buyer that might be a bit iffy of what they've seen, but when you look at a front facade, that is the statement of what is to come.
It's a stunning way into the home. Of course, auction day is pretty much upon us now. It's very nervy, but if you have to think about who might end up living in this place, do you have an ideal buyer in mind?
We definitely do. Like,
yeah, look, when we first started this journey, we were really looking at a family home. We felt like if you can open the front door, walk into our home and feel like it's a home instead of a house, that's what we were going for. So we want someone to live in it that's going to appreciate it as a home. So I'm looking forward to that.
Desi and Mel, here we are in your beautiful sunlit courtyard. There's a lot of work, obviously, that went into this. Can you talk us through, once again, how much effort goes into a wall like this?
Well, this was 24 hours of, like, hard labour. Mel had never laid a tile in her life, and we had to tile and grout at the same time. So the poor thing the next day, she couldn't put her shirt on because she couldn't lift her arms above her head.
Did you give me any pre-warning?
There was no
You were
warning.
very sympathetic, of course.
I was sympathetic.
For a lot of it, you guys were on the tools pretty hard. So does it feel pretty good to be able to relax now? Are you done with that forever for a while?
Look, this year I said no more renovating, but next year I'd love to get back into it. But it was hard. It was very hard. Huge houses. But you had to do most of the work so you could have nice features.
Yeah.
And we did well.
And of course, here we are, auction day. I mean, how are you feeling and how do you think you're going to go against the other guys?
Oh, look, we're always confident. That's our MO, right? We're always confident. We always think we're going to win. But the truth is there's 4 other beautiful homes. And I know through experience that magic happens on auction day. So it really is anyone's game to take out the win.
Scotty Cam, great to have you with us again. I just got to ask you, as I said, we become so invested in our contestants, and I wanted to see whether you've spoken to Deb and Andy this morning. We've seen on the news that Wallaby Point, near Old Bar, where they're from, is being engulfed by flames at the moment. Have you had a chance to chat to the guys?
Shell, I just spoke to Andy not that long ago, and he's obviously concerned about his kids and family, but they're at the moment safe in a centre. Where most of the people from Wallaby Point have gone. But he was saying that there was 8-storey flames 100 metres from his home.
Oh,
and he was obviously very concerned. 8-storey flames.
My goodness, just the heat from that would be intense.
Yeah, and he said the whole street is covered in embers, which is what, sets off houses. Pardon me. Where embers get into gutters and things like that. So, at this stage, his house is safe, his family's safe, and he's in really good spirits considering that situation that he's in.
Absolutely. And look, I know today is going to be a little bit bittersweet for them either way, but I hope the excitement down there is still building and everyone's on board for a great auction today.
Oh, look, absolutely. Auction day is always a tough day. It's exciting, but it's very nervous. Everyone's very nervous, and anything can happen. As Jesse just said, it's anyone's game, and the buying public determines the winner of our show.
It's been a pretty testy series, hasn't it, Scotty? I mean, Jesse got pretty lippy on you throughout the whole series, one particular day, I remember. Tess and Luke, of course, they were testing your patience the whole way through. Mitch and Mark put you through the ringer a couple of times, but here we are on auction day. We got through it.
Look, I'm going to be glad to see the back of this one, and I'm talking about the building itself. It was a very big build, and yes, everybody got a bit testy, but look, they work so hard, and it's understandable with the lack of sleep and the effort that they put in that people are going to get testy and go through ups and downs. And Jesse was very lippy throughout it, as you said, but he worked so hard throughout the whole series, and I don't mind someone being a bit lippy if they put in the yards, and that's exactly what those guys did, as everybody did, to complete this build. It's just been a mammoth task, and I'm pretty sure that everybody's going to be pretty happy to walk away, hopefully, with some cash.
Scotty, I've got to say, I'm loving this new look of you. This is a formal Scotty that we don't sort of ever tend to see. You scrub up really well, mate.
Thank you very much, pal. And yes, I walked in this morning and everybody was so shocked not to see me in a check shirt. It's a different look in the white. And the new jacket, by the way, because I forgot my jacket, because I don't normally carry a jacket with me. And I walked out the door from Sydney and got here and I went, oh, I've left my jacket at home. So I had to go and buy a new one.
Auction nerves. You sure do, mate. I'll be joining you there very, very shortly.